Fellow viewers, welcome to Smart Agro Innovation, your channel that talks about practical agriculture, irrespective of your location. You can easily practice agriculture without any hassle. Today we are going to talk about how to use azadirachtin indica to make organic pesticide for cabbage. Azadirachtin indica is a herb or a plant normally found in our environment and not too far from town. This azadirachtin indica, which is also known as Neem tree in our local language, the leaves has medicinal importance, meaning it has bioinsecticidal property, and that is able to solve the problems of pests and diseases on our field without any problem. For example, if you apply azadirachtin indica extract on our crops, there is no residual effect, unlike the synthetic chemicals, which has a detrimental impact on our soils when they are being used for persistent years. So today, people ask that what is inside azadirachtin indica leaves that it is able to deal with pests and diseases. Now, as we always say, we are doing the board discussion. After that, we shall take you to our practical field where we have used the neem extract to solve problems in cabbage production. So let's listen to the discussion. After that, we'll move to the practical field where we are using the azadirachtin indica to prepare the pesticide. Now, one may ask, what is inside azadirachtin indica that it is able to deal with variety of crop pests? For example, aphids, for example, white flies, and most pests that attack our crops. There is some active ingredients. Every herb or every plants or every compound has its own ingredient. So these pesticides, the basic ingredient which is present in azadirachtin indica, that is how it is able to solve problems in crop science. First of all, the main active ingredient is what is known as azadirachtin. That is the name of the active ingredients, and then we have salanin. These two compounds, it will not take you to the classroom. If not, we would have drawn the structure in chemistry for you to see. These two active ingredients present in the leaves and seeds of azadirachtin indica enable it to deal with crop pests. Now, let's deal with azadirachtin indica. The azadirachtin and then the salanin, what they do, or the main function that they perform when applied on crops is that, one, they affect the reproduction of pests. When crop pests attack a particular crop or when they are found in a particular field, what they do is that they multiply in number. So, the basic life cycle of crop pests is what we know. We have the egg, we have the pupa, we have the larvae, we have the adults, and then we have the eggs. So this is the basic life cycle of crop pests. So when applied azadirachtin indica, which has the active ingredients of azadirachtin and salanin, what they do is that, first of all, they disturb the life cycle of the crop pest population. For example, if the animal or if the pest matures, let's say an aphid or let's say white flies, it lays an egg. When the egg is being laid, then it hatches, and it hatches, correct, in that order. So while their life cycle is complete, then they continue to increase in number. But when you apply this, what happens is it will not allow the adult pest to even lay eggs at all. They become sterilized indirectly. These same active ingredients also cause body irritation when applied on crop pests. Some of the crop pests, when they move on the side, for example, the armyworm and all those things, while they are moving, performing their activity, there is this irritating ability or property of this azadirachtin indica, that is the name. So when it gets into the skin, it causes body irritation, which makes the pest uncomfortable and definitely leads to death. And then also it affects the oogenesis. The oogenesis in biology, that is the production of eggs. It will not allow the adult pest to even produce eggs at all. Apart from that, when applied, it has some pungent smell that looks unpleasant to crop pest. So when applied and then the pest gets in touch with the smell, it doesn't feel comfortable. Automatically it is going to die off from the surface. So if you want to apply azadirachtin indica, you need to apply it 1 week interval, so that at least you can know the efficacy or the effectiveness of the active ingredient on their victim, which is the crop pest, is very good. Therefore, instead of using a synthetic chemical to apply, you can easily use this organic extract. When that occurs, when applied, it doesn't make the food poisonous, it doesn't have any impact on the soil, and it is also environmentally friendly. Now, the process of making the azadirachtin indica extract. This is the neem tree. Azadirachtin indica. Cabbage, and look at the performance. So this is how it's going to be. Yeah, so simply put, we are going to pound. These are also the seeds. We are going to pound the seeds as well, including the leaves, and after that we apply it to our cabbage on the field for optimum performance. This one has no residual effect, and if you want to produce cabbage organically, I think you can go by this simple recipe. This is our personal mortar. We are grinding it. We want to tell you that locally available materials can help in the field of agriculture.
going out for synthetic chemicals is not the solution. But if you want to farm as a youth, you can farm without using any cash. This thing, you don't buy it, you just go to the bush and harvest them. You come and pound it, you don't take it anywhere. You put it in your knapsack and you start spraying. So it's simple. We are going to leave this to stand for 24 hours before we do the application. So we have our extract in there. We apply it as if we are doing normal watering, and it will control variety of pests on the cabbage plant. So we add more water. We leave it to stand for 24. Yeah, so you're going to leave it to stand for 24 hours. Yeah, so this is oil. This is palm oil bottom from the palm tree. We are going to add it to our neem leaf and seeds extract and then apply it to our cabbages. So we look at the performance. The cabbage is being affected. There are some white flies. When you shake it, you see that they are moving, and other insects that may affect their growth and development. So since we've decided not to use any synthetic chemical, we are using this as an adjuvant. The main function of the oil, the palm oil, is it is certain as an adjuvant. We're going to pour it and then we shake it to mix up so that it helps the active ingredient in the neem seeds stroke leaf extract to stick on the surface of the cabbage plants. So that is the main reason why we are going to use palm oil. Palm oil is consumable, it is not toxic. When you add it, there is no residual effect. That is why we are adding palm oil to the neem seed stroke leaf extract as our organic pesticide to spray on our cabbage. So let's go. This is oil. It's consumable. It is not toxic. So with our vegetables, it is serving as an adjuvant, which will allow the active ingredient to stick on the surface of the leaves. So let's pour it. Start pouring the whole thing. Then we shake it to mix up with the neem extract. I think it is almost there. So we are pouring it on it. That's the mode of application.